Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to the game review video discuss, looking at the games that happened over on Thursday and Friday, and looking ahead to the games that are going to happen over the weekend. We'll get to all of that coming up right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here at the Internet Hockey channel. Before we get into it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. Thank you all for your support. I'll never be able to with of you guys, so if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section below so listening to today's video. Now, we had a lot of interesting games that happened over the past 4 days. Every game going on NHL action over the past 2 days, and there were 4 really intriguing games, all coming down to the wire with late game heroics in each and every one of those games. So we'll start with the games that happened back on Thursday. First, in Game 6 of the series, we saw New York Rangers go down early. They gave up a late first period goal, early second period goal. We're down 2-0 thanks to goals from Jarvis and H's. Trocheck would score to make it 2-1. Really quickly afterwards, Aho made it 3-1 Canes. This way it went to third. It was looking like it was going to go back to New York for Game 7, and the Carolina Hurricanes were going to be on the verge of a reverse sweep. But then the Rangers opened it up in the third period thanks to 3 goals from Chris Kreider, including this one here, which was the 4th goal of the game for the Rangers, 3rd goal of the game for Kreider. So his hat trick, his natural hat trick, was able to give the Rangers a 4-3 lead. After that, Goudreau was able to get an empty net goal, and that's the way the game ended. Rangers were able to win 5-3 as the Rangers advanced to the conference final after downing the Carolina Hurricanes in 6 games, 4-2. So a very good win there for the Rangers, who end up ousting the Hurricanes and are able to move on as the President's Trophy winning champions to the conference final. First time since the 2015 New York Rangers that has happened. So interesting stuff there. Kreider had a natural hat trick in this game. Trocheck had a goal and an assist. Panarin and Roslovic both had 2 assists, and Goudreau also scored for the Rangers in the win, while Aho had a goal and an assist. Svechnikov had 2 assists, and Jarvis and HS both also scored for the Hurricanes in the loss, as they've now been eliminated from playoff contention in their offseason start. So bad stuff there for Carolina. Then later on Thursday, we had Game 5 between the Canucks and the Oilers. Oilers started out really well. Early goal from Vander Kame at 1-0. Late in the first, Susi would tie it up, making it 1-1, but then like seconds afterwards, Janmark would make it a 2-1 Oilers lead. So that's what it was at the end of 1. Early second period goal from Phil DiGiuseppe was able to make it 2-2. That's the way it went to third. That's actually the way it was for the rest of the second period and almost the entirety of the third. But then a very late goal from JT Miller with 31.9 seconds left helps the Canucks do it to the Oilers, where the Oilers did the Canucks in Game 4, and the Canucks are able to escape with a 3-2 victory over the Edmonton Oilers, as the Canucks now take a 3-2 series lead to Edmonton tonight to have a chance to end it in 6 and go on to the Western Conference Final for the first time since 2011. So that's very fantastic stuff there for Vancouver, as they are a win away from the conference final. JT Miller, Phil DiGiuseppe, who scores first career playoff goal, and Carson Soucy were 3 goal scorers for Canucks in the win, while Janmark and Kane were 2 goal scorers for the Oilers in the loss, as the Oilers failed to take their series lead. So interesting stuff there. Then we saw 2 Game 6s yesterday. First, in Game 6 of the series, we saw the Florida Panthers overcome an early deficit as the Bruins were able to open the scoring late in the first from Pavel Zacha. The Panthers tied it up thanks to Anton Lundell in the second, and then they would score a goal with a minute and a half left in regulation thanks to Gustav Forsling to give them a late 2-1 lead, and it would be enough. The Panthers held on and beat the Bruins 2-1 as the Panthers advanced to the conference final to face New York Rangers after beating the Bruins in 6 games 4-2. Very fantastic stuff there for the Florida Panthers, who have now gone to back-to-back conference final appearances. So very good stuff there for Florida. Lundell had a goal and an assist. Forsling also scored for Panthers in the win, while Zacha, first career playoff goal, was the lone goal scorer for Bruins in the loss, as they have now been eliminated from playoff contention. So interesting stuff there. From Boston, they were able to force 6. I think that was really good for them, but they do wind up losing, so bad stuff there for Boston. And then also yesterday in the late night game, we saw the Dallas Stars overcome an early deficit as they gave up a goal early on in the second period. They would tie it up early in the third to make it a 1-1 game, and that's the way the game will go into overtime. That's the way the game will go into double overtime. And in double overtime, thanks to this goal here from Matt Duchene, our local Sportsnet, Duchene was able to get the double overtime series winner, as the Stars were able to beat the Avalanche 2-1 in double overtime, and the Stars advanced to the conference final after beating the Avalanche in 6 games 4-2. fantastic stuff there for the Dallas Stars. Ben and Duchesne, who had the OT winner, were the 2 goal scorers for Stars in the win, while Ryan was the lone goal scorer for the Avalanche losses. They are now eliminated from playoff contention. So lots of interesting games happened over the past couple of days. Interesting to see Rangers come from behind and able to take a win away from the Carolina Hurricanes to end the series in 6. Interesting to see the Panthers score a couple of goals, including a late one, come back and beat the Bruins to end the series in 6. Interesting to see the Stars come back from down 1-0 and wind up winning 2-1 in double overtime to win the series in 6. And now the Canucks are on the brink of also advancing to the conference final. So interesting stuff there, but we do have the conference final in the East officially locked up. It'll be Panthers versus the New York Rangers. And we have Dallas taking on the winner of the Edmonton-Vancouver series. So lots of interesting stuff there. If you look at the games that are going to happen over the next couple of days, not too much now, with it almost being the conference final and 3 of the second round series has ended. You don't have very much games over the next few days. So later today at 5 p.m. Pacific time, we have the Game 6 between the Oilers and the Canucks. The Oilers are going to be trying to look to force a Game 7 and keep this series going, while the Canucks are going to be looking to face a Game 6 and set up the Western Conference final with them in it. So that'll be interesting. If the Oilers do wind up winning, we will have a Game 7 on Monday in Vancouver. Not sure about the time at this point in time, but there will be a Game 7 in Vancouver. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens there, but there are no games scheduled for tomorrow on Sunday, so that's interesting to know too. So all we know is that there is going to be a Game 6 later tonight between the Canucks and the Oilers, and there's a potentiality of a Game 7 on Monday. And then we know that the Eastern Conference final is going to start on Wednesday. My guess would be that the Western Conference final starts Thursday. Could maybe be Tuesday, but I think that was possibly when it starts. So we'll have to see exactly what happens there, but those are the games that are going to happen over the next couple of days. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section below. What do you think about all of these? Are you surprised that the Rangers were able to come away with the victory and end the series? The Panthers were able to come away with the victory and end the series. The Stars were able to come away with the victory and end the series. And the Canucks were able to come away with late game heroics and end the Oilers to take a 3-2 series lead. Definitely love to get your thoughts on all of that. But that's what I'm going to talk about for today. I'm going to tell you this video. If you'd like to subscribe down below, think of your support. I'll never be able to without you guys. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe button down below. And don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section below so you can also listen to this video. Also a blog talking about news, rumors, analysis, stuff like that. So if you check that out, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. And I can't wait to see you guys all for the next video. See you guys soon.